With regards to my companions in these educational videos, in this video, we will learn how to make this by PowerPoint software. A desk lamp with lights that is moving in this way, and it makes a text be shown. I have done the movement of the desk lamp and its light with PowerPoint software, which we will review the technical points of it. I exit from slideshow and I zoom out to see the work in whole and which graphical design we need for this. First of all, I will explain the general view of the work here in the slide of PowerPoint to understand which settings you should regulate, and in the continuation I will create an empty slide and I will create one from the beginning to fully understand the procedure. As you see, to make this work, first of all, we need a desk lamp. I prepared some desk lamp pattern and I will put the icons in the PowerPoint. Both you can use them and you can download your favorite icon from sites like Flat Icon. The time that I will explain the procedure in details, I will go to the Flat Icon website and tell you how you can download one icon. And then we also need light, that I made this light by the help of the PowerPoint shapes. But maybe this remains you a question that what is this shape for? That the important point of this video is in this part. I open Animation tab, then Animation pen to see what animation we used here. As you are seeing in Animation pen, the only animation which have been used is spin animation with some settings. To understand the procedure better and to know the details, I create a new PowerPoint slide and change its layout to blank, and I make the work from the beginning. As I said before, first I need a desk lamp icon that you download it from the Flat Icon website, or you can use the icons that I gave you, and also there are in the PowerPoint slides. For example, now I want to use this icon. When you click on the icon, you can download it with different formats. Pay attention that here you won't need PNG format, because the PNG is a photo format and it won't let us to have access to different parts of this icon. While I want to give an animation to this icon, I need to select different parts of this icon to give animation to that part. But PNG format doesn't give us permission to select different parts of the icon. So, what should we do? The first suggestion is using the SVG format. I click on SVG format once and then click on the free download. This icon is one of the free icons of the Flat Icon website that be downloaded for me. The best side of SVG format is that the PowerPoint will read and accept the icons with SVG format. Now, if I go to the download and drag the SVG download file to the PowerPoint, as you see, this icon is read by the PowerPoint. Both you can enter this icon by both drag and drop, or from Insert tab in Picture, you can select the SVG file and enter it to the PowerPoint. As you saw, the PowerPoint accepts pictures with SVG format. But if you download EPS format, or you have already done icon with EPS format and you like to use that icon in PowerPoint, I download this icon with EPS format. PowerPoint doesn't read the EPS format. PowerPoint can't read the EPS format. Now, what should we do? Now, this file is downloaded with EPS format. that if I click on this file, it will be opened in Illustrator software. What is Illustrator software? It's a vector-based software, and EPS format is for a picture with a vector format. So it is usual that my picture with EPS format opens with Illustrator. Now, if I consist to use the picture with the format of EPS in PowerPoint, what should I do? The thing that we should do is that get help from the Illustrator and get output of our icon again with the format of EMF. Why? Because the PowerPoint reads EMF format and we can use it easily. What should we do to get output? From the File menu and Export in the Save as type, choosing Enhanced Meta File would be enough. Then click on Export and save your work with EMF format. I go to PowerPoint again. From Insert and a Picture, we can see that the PowerPoint reads the EMF format and we can use it. So it was the way of downloading icons from a Flat Icon website that I also explained the formats that you can use them. I go to the PowerPoint software and use one icon. I select the icon with the format of SVG now to have access to all parts of this icon to give animation and a group to it. We should have a right click on it and select Convert to Shape icon and then select Yes. We do this to have access to all parts of this icon. After that, again, we have a right click on the icon. From Group section, we select Ungroup option. As you see, the icon breaks to its items. Now, we can select different parts of the icon separately. Now, I need this part of the desk lamp because I want to give animation to this part. So, I select it in this way and press Ctrl G, and if you want to rotate the direction of the desk lamp, you can select it all and press Ctrl G, that your icon gets a group again. And from the format and rotate section, you can use flip horizontal and rotate your icon. Now you can use ungroup options again just to have access to this part of the desk lamp to give spin animation to it. The next step is creating the light that you saw. As I said before, the shapes of PowerPoint was used for that light. From Insert and Shape section, I selected a simple rectangle shape here for the light. And then I edited the rectangle shape. Now, how can we edit it? You can have a right click on the shape and select Edit Point option. I zoom out. If you click on the Edit Point option, you can simply change the format of your shape by moving these black dots. I have done that. Now you can make the angles and the size of it bigger or smaller. Then you can have a right click on your shape and select Send to Back option that it transfer behind the study lamp light. Now, you can use a shape fill option to give a suitable color for it. I use eyedropper option and I use the yellow color for light, and in shape outline section I select no outline. You can give a flat color to your light, or you can have a right click, then click on Format Shape and in Fill section choose Gradient Fill. For the work that you have seen, I have used Gradient option for the Fill section. Let me do this again here. When you select your shape and select gradient from fill section, these settings are opened for you. I just need 2 steps, so I delete the other step by choosing it and dragging the mouse to bottom. Now I have blue and white colors, but I want to use yellow color. I select blue color, then from more color I select yellow, and in the white part it's possible to use another color. Pay attention that the direction of the gradient with the direction that you like, and you can regulate the different directions here by the help of different angles that are here. Also, you can select one level of your color in the gradient and increase or decrease the transparency. This was all about making the light of our work. The next thing that we should do is adding a text. That I add a text box from insert a text box to my slide and type my text. I select the text, then I bold it, make the size bigger, and the important point that is here is choosing the color of the text, that the color should be the same as the background, that I should give color to the background of the slide. I have a right click on the slide and I select format background in the fill section, and the solid fields part I gave a color to the background. I can select a black and dark color. The color of the text, that the color should be the same as the background. So we select the text, and by the help of eyedropper we change the color of it to the background. We added all the graphic icons that we needed to the slide, and now the only thing that is left is giving spin animation to the lights and the desk lamp. Let me explain the point of the spin animation in a blank slide. First, from Insert tab and Shape, I enter a shape to the slide, and then from Animation section, I add the spin animation for it. As you see, the spin animation makes a shape rotate from the center, and if we want to change the place of the rotation, we should use another shape to help us. That from Insert and Shape, I enter a rectangle shape. Then select both shapes and group them, and then select a rectangle and change a shape fill and shape outline to no. Now when I click out of the slide, we have only one shape, and if we give spin animation to it, again we see that the place of rotation in the shape has changed, and reasons is using the second shape. I give color to the shape fill of the rectangle, then I play the spin animation again. As you see, the center of the rotation for spin animation is here, because the triangle and the rectangle shape are in one group, and the place of rotation still is in the center, but in this group, the center is here. When we change shape fill and shape outline to no, we understand that the central of the rotation of this animation is changed. Well, we're back to the previous slide, and we want to add the change that we have learned to the desk lamp. We select the top of the desk lamp and the lights and group them. If we want to use spin animation without using another shapes as helper, we will face with this that we won't accept it. So we should use another shape as a helper. From Insert and Shape, I enter a simple rectangle shape and draw it. And we put put them in the same direction of the light and put the width space from slide. I tried this setting before and I see that these settings are okay. So you can put the width space from slide in this direction, then select the helper shape with the top of the desk lamp and the light and press Ctrl G and group them all. Now from animation tab at animation section we add spinning option and we should do a simple setting in different options section. I put 40° as amount of custom and to add this change I should press the enter key here. Then you can select counterclockwise option and to have going forward and backward movement you can activate the auto reverse option. In the smooth start and smooth end, you can give some amount to your work that the movement happens smoothly. In the timing section, if you want to repeat it till you want to change the slide, in the repeat section, you can select until end of slide and then you OK it. Well, let's see the output. This was the output of the work, but why the text is not shown? Then we select the text again, have a right click on it and in bring to front section we select bring to front option. Now we get the output again. This was the output of this work as you saw. We made this design with PowerPoint shapes and spin animation and with an interesting trick. I will prepare the ready-made design of this part and also some icons for the desk lamp and put it in the PowerPoint file that you can use those icons. And also I explained you the way of downloading the icon from Flat Icons website, and also I will give you the ready-made outlay of this work to have more practice. I hope you find this education helpful and helps you to make significant work by the help of PowerPoint with your creativity. Thank you for being with me until the end of the video. Goodbye for now.